Everyday life throws curveballs at us that can feel overwhelming, exhausting, and downright frustrating. But here's the thing, buried within these challenges lies the potential for extraordinary growth and transformation. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it, said Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers whose teachings have transcended centuries. Today, we're going to tackle the universal struggle of turning negative experiences into positive outcomes using the wisdom of Stoicism. Welcome to Stoic Journal, where ancient wisdom meets modern challenges. If you're ready to embrace Stoic strategies that will empower you to sail through life's turbulent waters with grace and resilience, you're in the right place. These strategies aren't just theoretical, they're practical tools you can apply daily to shape a life that's not defined by external circumstances, but by your internal fortitude. Let's set sail on this journey, turning every obstacle into an opportunity and every negative into a positive. In this video, we'll uncover 10 Stoic strategies that will guide you from the shadows of hardship to the light of optimism. Join me as we delve into these transformative teachings, applying ancient wisdom to modern dilemmas. We'll learn to craft a life that's not shaped by external events, but by our internal resolve. If you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. Don't skip any part of this video, because each strategy will provide you with powerful insights to turn challenges into opportunities. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to get caught up in things outside our control. Picture this. You're caught in a rainstorm without an umbrella and you start cursing the weather, but no amount of complaining will stop the rain. That's precisely the kind of situation where Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can change rather than what we can't. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." So what can we control? Our actions, reactions, thoughts, and emotions. If you can harness these, you'll find that the external world starts to have less power over you. Think about a sailor navigating a fierce storm. The winds are howling, the rain is relentless, and the sea is churning. While the sailor can't control the weather, they can adjust the sails to navigate through it. In the same way, you can't control many of the external challenges life throws at you, but you can decide how you'll respond. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By focusing on what we can control, we build our lives not on the unstable sands of external circumstances, but on the solid rock of our own virtues and resolve. Here's a practical approach to this strategy. Start by listing the things that currently stress you out. Is it your job, family issues, or world events? Now, identify which aspects of each item are within your control. If you're stressed about a demanding workload, you can't change the amount of work, but you can change how you organize your time, prioritize tasks, and respond to pressure. Once you've identified what you can control, let go of everything else. This doesn't mean you're indifferent or complacent. It means accepting what is beyond your reach. For instance, you can't control the economy, but you can control your financial habits, like budgeting or saving. Mindfulness can help you recognize when you're focusing on things beyond your control. Regularly practicing mindfulness lets you catch yourself when you're worrying about something you can't change and steer your thoughts back to what you can influence. By focusing on what you can control, you cultivate gratitude for the positive aspects and shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Taking time each evening to reflect on your day is another effective strategy. Ask yourself, did I focus on what I could control today? If not, consider how you can improve tomorrow. Learn from Stoic role models like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca. Read their writings and see how they tackled adversity. Taking care of your physical health is another area you can control. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and good sleep significantly improve mental resilience. Develop emotional control by practicing Stoic techniques like negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios, to desensitize yourself to fear and anxiety. Set clear boundaries with people and situations that drain your energy. Protecting your peace is something you can control. By focusing on what you can manage, you cultivate resilience, strength, and ultimately happiness. Number 2. Cultivate positive relationships. Imagine standing at a crossroads in life, surrounded by uncertainty and shadows. In these moments, when life's challenges seem almost insurmountable, the teachings of the Stoic philosophers shine brightly. Marcus Aurelius said, "People exist for the sake of one another. Teach them or bear with them." His wisdom underscores a fundamental Stoic goal: building and maintaining positive relationships as a means of transforming negative situations into positive outcomes. During times of strife, when we feel most vulnerable, a genuine friend can be a beacon of hope, pulling us from the depths of despair into a space of understanding and empathy. These relationships are not just supportive. They are the bedrock of a fulfilling and resilient life. They help us see the best in ourselves, initiating a powerful cycle of personal growth, mutual support, and collective upliftment. Building and nurturing positive relationships is akin to cultivating a garden. Some plants bloom beautifully under your care, while others may not thrive as expected. Every relationship, like every plant, offers unique lessons about love, resilience, and the human condition. By adopting the Stoic strategy of cultivating positive relationships, we don't merely cope with adversity, but transform it into a stepping stone toward a more positive and fulfilling life. Effective communication is the foundation of strong relationships, whether it's expressing your thoughts clearly or listening attentively to others. This fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of differing perspectives. Empathy, the ability to genuinely put yourself in another person's shoes, cultivates a deeper bond and helps resolve conflicts. Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." Approach every interaction with kindness and understanding. Respect complements empathy by valuing differences in opinions, beliefs, and backgrounds, even when they diverge from your own. Demonstrate respect by honoring others' privacy, beliefs, and their need for solitude. Trust is the cornerstone of lasting relationships and grows from consistent honesty and reliability in your actions and words. Create a safe environment that nurtures encouragement and support. Being a steadfast source of support in times of difficulty strengthens bonds. Listen empathetically, offer help, and celebrate successes to solidify relationships. Conflicts are inevitable, but they don't have to derail a relationship. Be willing to compromise and seek solutions that benefit all parties involved, focusing on finding common ground rather than winning arguments. Practicing forgiveness is crucial. Holding on to grudges can poison relationships and hinder personal growth. Learning to forgive and let go of past grievances is essential. Regularly expressing gratitude for the positive attributes and efforts of others can reinforce bonds and enhance mutual respect. A simple thank you can go a long way. Investing time to genuinely connect with loved ones is also fundamental. Engage in activities that both parties enjoy, or simply share thoughts and experiences to nurture the relationship. Establishing and respecting personal boundaries is key to maintaining healthy interactions. Clearly communicate your needs and limits and respect those of others to prevent resentment or discomfort. Maintaining relationships is a continuous effort that requires dedication, patience, and genuine care. Seneca said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." This perspective aligns seamlessly with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes cooperation and mutual benefit. In today's fast-paced world, where superficial interactions often overshadow meaningful connections, adopting Stoic strategies can significantly enhance the quality of your relationships. By applying these timeless principles, we not only enrich our relationships, but also lead lives marked by greater fulfillment and resilience. Number 3. Learn to be patient. Patience, particularly during challenging times, is one of the core tenets of Stoicism. The ancient Stoics taught that patience isn't merely about enduring struggles, but actively transforming them into opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." So, patience is about choosing how we perceive and react to adversity. Think about your own life. When faced with adversity, do you find yourself reacting impulsively, or do you pause and choose a response that aligns with who you aspire to be? Marcus Aurelius' words remind us that our true power lies in our reactions, not in the nature of the challenges we encounter. Seneca faced tremendous adversity when exiled by Emperor Claudius. Stripped of his wealth and comforts, Seneca could have succumbed to despair. Instead, he chose to use this period for deep personal reflection and growth, producing works that would later be celebrated for their wisdom. His experience underscores a crucial lesson. Our responses to life's hardships can transform potential losses into profound gains. Here's how you can practice patience in your own life. Start by regularly practicing mindfulness, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises. This will help you stay present and aware of your reactions. Setting realistic expectations and embracing a flexible mindset can temper your reactions to frustration, just like preparing for a marathon requires pacing yourself. Empathy, the ability to step into someone else's shoes, also fosters patience and kindness. Try to understand others' viewpoints and motivations. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us about the dichotomy of control. Focus your energies on what you can influence, your reactions, emotions, and decisions. This understanding liberates you from the frustration of trying to control the uncontrollable and channels your efforts more productively. When anxiety looms, pause and retreat briefly to calm your spirit and regain composure. This pause can clarify your thoughts and allow you to approach situations with a serene mindset. Celebrate your small victories. Every minor success in practicing patience is a step towards mastering it. These moments are milestones. Honor them and learn from the journey. Gratitude also plays a pivotal role. By appreciating what you have and acknowledging your progress, you shift your focus from impatience to gratitude, enriching your present experience. Mistakes often seen as setbacks are, in fact, opportunities for growth. Instead of responding with anger, view these mishaps as lessons and use these insights to refine your approach in the future. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or mentors encourages and uplifts you, reminding you that while the path to patience is challenging, it is also rewarding. Patience is more than a mere exercise in waiting. It's an active, deliberate engagement with the rhythm of life, teaching us to pause, reflect, and appreciate the present moment in all its flawed glory. As Joyce Meyer insightfully puts it, patience is not simply the ability to wait, It's how we behave while we're waiting. By adopting this Stoic perspective, you learn to transform potentially negative experiences into stepping stones toward personal growth and enlightenment. Number 4. Learn to be humble. Humility is a core virtue in Stoicism, guiding us from the chaotic whirl of pride and ego toward the serene shores of positivity. Often misunderstood, humility in the Stoic context transcends the mere acknowledgement of our limitations. It embodies a profound acceptance of our shared human condition, intertwined with the unpredictable currents of existence. Epictetus, a sage of Stoic thought, once beautifully articulated, "Remember that you are an actor in a play, which is as the author wants it to be. Short if he wants it short, long if he wants it long. If he wants you to act a poor man, you must act the part with all your powers. And so if you are to act a cripple, a magistrate, or a plain man, for your business is to act the character that is given you, and to act it well. The choice of the cast is another's." This metaphor not only underscores our roles in life, but also highlights the freedom found in embracing them without ego or resistance. By adopting humility, we navigate life's challenges with a clearer perspective, recognizing that every setback is laden with lessons and opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius chose a path of humility despite wielding immense power. He viewed himself not as a ruler above others, but as a servant dedicated to the common good. This profound self-awareness was not merely a personal trait, but a strategic approach to leadership and life. He understood that true greatness wasn't achieved through dominance over others, but through mastering oneself. Humility isn't about downplaying your achievements or undermining your worth. It's about recognizing that you're part of a larger whole, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, and being open to learning from others. Practicing humility allows us to transform negative impulses into positive actions, proving that even in our fast-paced era, the ancient teachings of Stoicism remain valuable. Here's how you can cultivate humility in your own life. Start by acknowledging your limitations and embracing a learner's mindset. No matter how much you know, there's always something new to learn. Seek feedback from trusted friends or colleagues and be open to constructive criticism. It takes humility to admit mistakes, but doing so fosters growth and builds stronger relationships. Practice gratitude daily, appreciating the people and opportunities that have helped you along the way. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance already present in your life, reinforcing a sense of humility. Additionally, volunteer your time or skills to help others without expecting anything in return. Acts of service remind us that we're part of a larger community and reinforce the Stoic principle that we're made for cooperation. Another practical approach is to avoid comparisons. Comparing yourself to others often leads to envy or arrogance, both of which undermine humility. Instead, measure your progress against your past self and celebrate your growth. Reflect on the teachings of Stoic role models like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Their writings offer valuable insights into humility and how it can positively transform your life. Seneca wisely said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." By accepting the imperfections of the world and ourselves, we open our minds to greater wisdom and resilience. This shift in perception enables us to transcend the immediate sting of adverse events, discovering the potential for good that lies dormant, awaiting cultivation. Number 5. Grow your gratitude. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of negative emotions and challenges. We rush from one task to the next, often focusing on what's going wrong rather than what's going right. However, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful tool to transform these negatives into positives: gratitude. Seneca, an ancient Stoic philosopher, famously declared, "A grateful mind is a great mind that eventually attracts great things." His experiences underscore the Stoic belief that gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the good things. It's about choosing to appreciate everything life throws our way. Seneca's insights teach us that practicing gratitude helps us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. This mindset not only lightens our burdens, but also enriches our appreciation for the intricate tapestry of life, woven with threads of both struggle and serenity. Here's a practical guide to growing your gratitude. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Imagine ending each day by reflecting on and writing down what you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun, the taste of your morning coffee, or a kind gesture from a friend. This daily habit shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, gradually changing your perspective on life. Mindfulness practices, like meditation and deep breathing, can also help you grow your gratitude. By focusing on the present moment, you can fully immerse yourself in the now and revel in the positive aspects of life. Pay attention to your senses, what you can see, hear, and feel. These small moments of mindfulness can significantly improve your mood and well-being. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by expressing it directly. Have you considered the impact of a simple "thank you"? Whether through a note, spoken word, or small act of kindness, acknowledging others' efforts can strengthen bonds and enhance communal ties. Shift your perspective by focusing on what's present rather than dwelling on what's missing. When facing adversity, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can this challenge make me stronger?" These questions are not just reflections, but stepping stones to a more grateful and positive outlook. Establish gratitude routines. Seneca emphasized that real wealth isn't having vast resources, but being content with what you possess. By saying a word of gratitude before meals or reflecting on what you're thankful for before sleep, you embed a powerful reminder of life's blessings into your daily rhythm. Charity and service to others also play a crucial role in Stoic gratitude. Marcus Aurelius pointed out, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." When you engage in acts of kindness, whether through volunteering or small gestures of goodwill, you contribute to the welfare of others while gaining a clearer perspective on your own life. Savor life's positive moments. Fully immerse yourself in the joy of a delicious meal, the beauty of a sunset, or the depth of a meaningful conversation. By consciously choosing to enjoy the good, you cultivate the habit of seeking and acknowledging the positive, which can overshadow life's transient troubles. Daily reflection on blessings is vital. The Stoics practiced a form of meditation that involved recounting the events of the day each evening to assess their actions and reactions. In a similar vein, listing or mentally acknowledging the things you're grateful for shifts your focus from missing elements to present assets, opening your heart to forgiveness and letting go of past grievances. Finally, surround yourself with positivity. Epictetus advised, "Keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." By choosing your environment wisely, from the people you interact with to the media you consume, you foster an atmosphere where gratitude can thrive and flourish. Number 6. Connect with nature. After a particularly tough week of tight deadlines, personal challenges, and the relentless pace of city life, connecting with nature can feel like a breath of fresh air. Imagine stepping into a nearby natural sanctuary like a serene park or a quiet forest. The fresh air, gentle rustle of leaves, and soft chirping of birds gradually start to dissolve your tension. This act of engaging with nature isn't merely an escape, but embodies a transformative practice rooted in Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius advised, "See the universe as a single living thing, with a single body and soul, and notice how everything is connected." His writings encourage us to view nature not only as an environment to live in, but also as a wise teacher guiding us toward acceptance and deeper understanding. By syncing ourselves with the universe's rhythms, we transform our misfortunes into sources of positive growth. Consider a river calmly flowing despite the rocks in its path, or a sturdy tree that stands resilient through changing seasons. Each layer of bark records its endurance, reminding us of the impermanence of life's challenges. The vastness of the night sky expands our perspective, placing our daily troubles in a broader context. These elements of nature teach us patience, resilience, and the ability to see beyond the immediate, which are crucial for anyone striving to live a balanced and fulfilling life. Nature offers a powerful mirror, reflecting our internal states and revealing the interconnectedness of all things. By embracing the outdoors, we find not only a reflection of our own existence, but also a reminder of our role in a larger cosmic scheme. This awareness encourages us to let go of minor, transient issues and concentrate on the enduring and meaningful. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we are part of the natural order, not separate from it. Epictetus stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Connecting with nature helps us master our minds by reminding us of the simple yet profound beauty in the world around us. It's about understanding that we're part of a larger whole and accepting our place within it. Here's how you can incorporate this Stoic strategy into your daily life. Start by finding a natural space where you can spend time regularly. Whether it's a local park, a hiking trail, or even a small garden, make it a habit to visit and immerse yourself in nature's tranquility. Practice mindful observation. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, and scents around you without judgment or distraction. Notice how the wind rustles through the leaves or how the sunlight filters through the branches. Another way to reconnect with nature is by observing the natural rhythms of your body. Pay attention to your sleep patterns, eat nourishing foods, and get regular exercise. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." Embrace this Stoic strategy to gain clarity and composure in the face of life's challenges. Connecting with nature isn't just about escaping from daily stress, but about realigning with the natural world and understanding your place in it. It's about finding joy in the simplicity of life, learning resilience from the changing seasons, and embracing acceptance by observing how nature thrives despite adversity. Number 7. Try to get help. In our journey through life's complexities and challenges, we often encounter moments that test our resilience and capacity to endure. It's during these times that Stoic philosophy provides a powerful reminder. Why navigate these trials alone when there is a vast community of friends and allies available to us? Marcus Aurelius said, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the rows of the upper and lower teeth." His words echo the Stoic belief in our deep connection to the greater fabric of existence, emphasizing that we are intrinsically designed to support and be supported. In today's world, seeking help isn't always easy. Society often glorifies independence, making it seem like asking for help is a sign of weakness. But according to Stoicism, recognizing our limitations and actively seeking the support of others is an indication of wisdom, not weakness. It's a strategic approach to managing life's challenges and nurturing our well-being. No family or community exists in isolation. Each part of our social fabric complements and strengthens the other parts. This realization serves as a powerful reminder that seeking support is aligned with the natural order of the world. When we embrace this strategy, we find that our burdens are not borne alone, but are shared and alleviated through the collective effort of our community. Reflect on your current struggles. Are you facing challenges that seem insurmountable when faced alone, but become manageable when shared with others? Who in your life represents the roots that stabilize and nourish your growth? Here's a practical approach to seeking help. Start by recognizing your limitations and understanding that asking for help doesn't make you weak, but reinforces your inner strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This powerful statement highlights the significant strength that lies in acknowledging our boundaries. Reach out to friends, family, or mentors who you trust and who can offer valuable advice or a listening ear. Sometimes, simply talking about your problems with someone can provide relief and clarity. If you find it difficult to speak with people you know, consider joining a support group or online community where you can share your experiences in a safe space. Improving your communication skills is crucial to effectively seeking and receiving help. Be clear about your needs and employ active listening to understand others' perspectives better. These communication skills are invaluable in personal situations and equally important in professional environments. Additionally, challenge and change the stigma associated with seeking help, particularly concerning mental health issues. Society often harbors outdated stereotypes that paint vulnerability as a flaw. However, it's vital to combat these stereotypes and foster a culture where seeking assistance is viewed as a proactive approach to managing one's well-being rather than a measure of last resort. Share personal anecdotes and success stories to help shift public perception, demonstrating that vulnerability is a stepping stone to empowerment. Accept help graciously and remember that you're not a burden. Stoicism teaches us that we are all interconnected and meant to support one another. By sharing our struggles, we strengthen our relationships and build resilience within our community. Number 8. Acceptance and letting go. Have you ever been thrust into a scenario where things were spiraling out of your control and you felt a profound sense of helplessness wash over you? At times like these, Stoic philosophy offers a potent remedy for converting negative experiences into positive outcomes through profound acts of acceptance and letting go. Epictetus believed that true freedom comes from recognizing what we can and cannot control. He said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." This isn't about surrendering to fate or succumbing to a passive existence. Rather, it's about achieving an enlightened acceptance of our limitations and embracing the natural rhythm of life's ebbs and flows. Take the inspirational story of Epictetus himself. This philosopher, who began his life as a slave, eventually claimed his freedom and taught others the essence of Stoic resilience. His experiences underline a fundamental Stoic tenet. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that counts. This insight is crucial for transforming adversity into an advantage. By accepting the aspects of our lives that we cannot change and focusing our energy on our reactions, we access a deep well of strength and tranquility. But why does this practice of acceptance and letting go foster happiness? It's because this method aligns us with the universal natural order, easing internal strife and enabling smoother navigation through life's complexities. To accept with equanimity doesn't mean to relinquish our dreams. It means actively participating in life while acknowledging the boundaries of our control. This approach liberates us from the shackles of attachment and distraction, reducing emotional turmoil. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who faced the immense pressures of ruling the Roman Empire. Despite the burden of leadership, he embraced the concept of acceptance and wrote in his Meditations, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." He understood that acceptance and letting go weren't acts of defeat, but of profound courage. They allowed him to find peace amidst the chaos and act with purpose. Here's how you can incorporate acceptance and letting go into your daily life. Start by regularly reflecting on situations that cause you frustration or anxiety. Identify which elements of these situations are beyond your control. Is it the behavior of others? The unpredictability of the economy? Once you've recognized these aspects, consciously choose to let go of your attachment to controlling them. Instead, focus your energy on what you can control: your actions, reactions, thoughts, and emotions. This shift in mindset isn't about ignoring problems, but about approaching them with a balanced and clear perspective. Letting go of what you can't control doesn't mean you stop caring. It simply means that you prioritize your mental peace over unnecessary stress. Practice mindfulness to ground yourself in the present moment. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions, noticing when you're resisting or feeling frustrated. Accept these feelings without judgment and gently guide yourself back to the present. Deep breathing or meditation can also help you find calmness and clarity. Another practical way to practice acceptance is through gratitude. By appreciating what you have rather than dwelling on what you lack, you naturally let go of the desire for more. This gratitude-oriented mindset shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Visualize yourself releasing worries or burdens like leaves floating down a river. Imagine them drifting away, leaving you lighter and more focused on the journey ahead. Surround yourself with supportive people who understand your goals and encourage your growth. Their presence can remind you of the bigger picture when you're stuck in a loop of worry or frustration. Consider Seneca, who faced tremendous adversity when he was exiled by Emperor Claudius. Stripped of his wealth and comforts, Seneca could have succumbed to despair. Instead, he chose to use this period for deep personal reflection and growth, producing works that would later be celebrated for their wisdom. His experience underscores a crucial lesson. Our responses to life's hardships can transform potential losses into profound gains. Number 9. Practice extreme self-discipline. Embarking on the Stoic journey invites us to engage with the concept of extreme self-discipline. For the Stoics, discipline isn't about rigidly controlling every aspect of your life, but developing the consistent habit of choosing the right actions even when it's difficult. Marcus Aurelius adhered to a strict ethical code despite the abundant temptations of his imperial role. He wrote in his Meditations, "If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it." Every day without fail, Marcus dedicated time to introspection, chose simplicity over extravagance, and honored his duty to serve his people faithfully. His commitment to self-discipline wasn't an exercise in self-denial, but a conscious choice to live in line with his principles. This dedication to personal development and serving others showed how Stoic discipline could lead to profound personal transformation. It allowed him to lead his empire with wisdom and humility, even amidst political turmoil and personal tragedy. But why is practicing extreme self-discipline so crucial in our lives? It grants us control over our responses to external circumstances, enabling us to mold our futures and transform negative impulses into positive actions. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By mastering ourselves, we can achieve not only personal success, but also contribute positively to the broader world. Here's how you can apply Stoic self-discipline in your life. Start by setting clear goals. Precise and well-articulated objectives simplify the journey, keeping you steadfast and focused. Write down your goals, both big and small, and break them into manageable steps. Having a structured daily routine is crucial for maintaining discipline. Include dedicated time for work, exercise, leisure, and personal growth to promote a balanced and disciplined lifestyle. Prioritize your tasks effectively by addressing the most critical tasks first. This practice helps you avoid procrastination and ensures that the most important goals are accomplished efficiently. Create a focused environment that minimizes distractions by silencing notifications, establishing specific work zones, and organizing a conducive workspace. Effective time management is essential. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves focused periods followed by short breaks, can help maintain concentration and boost efficiency. Developing and strengthening your willpower is fundamental to the Stoic practice. Exercise self-control across different areas of life, resist temptations, and consistently avoid procrastination. Accept pain as a natural part of your growth journey. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be daunting, but it's crucial. Pain is not your enemy, but a strict teacher. By accepting pain, you cultivate resilience and fortitude, becoming adept at navigating life's turbulent waters. Think about the last time you faced a painful situation. Didn't you emerge stronger? Keep track of your progress by documenting your journey toward your goals. Reflect on your accomplishments and regularly assess your trajectory. Are you closer today to where you aim to be tomorrow? Adjusting your sails as you navigate the sea of life is not just about correction, but understanding your own evolution. Don't hesitate to lean on others. Share your aspirations with a trusted friend or mentor who can anchor your commitment. Accountability can be a powerful motivator, like having a co-pilot in the cockpit of life, someone to help you steer through the storms. Self-reflection is your secret weapon. Regular introspection helps you identify not just what you've achieved, but also what needs fine-tuning. This practice is about looking in the mirror honestly and asking yourself, where to next? Reward yourself by celebrating your victories, big and small. This fuels your journey. When you achieve a milestone, reward yourself in a way that doesn't undermine your progress. Maybe it's a simple night out or a quiet evening with a book. It's important to acknowledge your efforts. Persistence is key. The path to self-discipline is a marathon, not a sprint. When obstacles arise, and they will, your determination mustn't falter. Remember, the oak tree was once a nut that stood its ground. Number 10. Cultivate mindfulness. Immersing oneself in the practice of mindfulness is like finding a tranquil sanctuary amidst the chaos of daily life. For the Stoics, mindfulness wasn't just about paying attention to the present moment. It was about engaging deeply with each moment, recognizing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without attachment or judgment. Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom encapsulates the core of mindfulness, urging us to focus on our responses with deliberate intention and clarity. Mindfulness, from a Stoic viewpoint, is more than passive awareness. It's a vibrant engagement with the immediate present. By rooting ourselves firmly in the present, we deflect the temptation of reflexive, automatic responses that often lead us astray. This deliberate attention allows us to navigate life's challenges with discernment and poise. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." It's a call to gratitude and mindfulness, reminding us to appreciate the simplicity of being alive. Why then is the practice of mindfulness so transformative? By cultivating mindfulness, we assume command over our thoughts and emotions. They cease to govern us. Negative experiences transform from overwhelming torrents into subjects that we can examine, understand, and ultimately reinterpret. This shift in perspective not only empowers us to handle challenges more effectively, but also paves the way for new experiences of peace and happiness. Let's think practically about how you can incorporate Stoic mindfulness into your daily routine. Start your day with a few minutes of meditation or deep breathing to ground yourself in the present. Marcus Aurelius suggested beginning each morning by reflecting on the privileges and responsibilities of the day. As you go about your daily tasks, pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. Are you reacting impulsively, or are you choosing your responses thoughtfully? Another practical method is to engage in a form of journaling known as evening reflection, which the Stoics use to review their actions and attitudes at the end of each day. Ask yourself questions like, was I true to my principles today? Or, did I react to challenges with patience and composure? This reflective practice will help you identify patterns in your behavior that need adjustment and reinforce positive habits. Focus on one task at a time. In our fast-paced world, multitasking often leads to distractions and incomplete work. By concentrating fully on the task at hand, whether it's writing an email, cooking a meal, or having a conversation, you engage deeply with the present and produce better results. Mindfulness also involves practicing non-attachment. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do, and you will go on well." Accept that life won't always go according to plan and that unforeseen challenges will arise. By focusing on what you can control, your actions, reactions, and thoughts, you cultivate peace amidst uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this concept when he wrote, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." Embrace change as a natural part of life and allow yourself to adapt without resistance. Practicing acceptance in this way helps you maintain a calm and balanced mindset. Another way to cultivate Stoic mindfulness is to practice gratitude. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, whether it's a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or a personal achievement. This simple practice shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, reducing anxiety and increasing contentment. Immerse yourself in nature to find peace and clarity. The Stoics often found solace in the natural world, seeing it as a reflection of the cosmic order. Whether it's a quiet walk in the park or simply sitting by a window and observing the sky, allow nature to remind you of the simplicity and beauty of the present moment. Surround yourself with positive influences, as Epictetus advised. Keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. By choosing your environment wisely, you create an atmosphere conducive to mindfulness and tranquility. Remember, every moment of difficulty is a stepping stone toward a stronger, wiser you. By embracing these Stoic strategies, you're not just surviving, you're thriving, transforming obstacles into opportunities and negativity into positivity. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. If you found this video insightful, check out one of the suggested videos on your screen to dive even deeper into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Until next time, stay resilient, stay strong, and keep seeking the path of virtue.